Hello guys. Yeah, I look a little bit crazy, but it's my cleanse day today. Basically, once a week, typically on a Monday, I will do just full body cleanse, some sort of face mask, hair oil, which I'm yet to put in, shave, all that shebang. So today is the day. I also pluck my eyebrows, and guys, I've been plucking my eyebrows far too much. I've been over plucking them, and they are thinning, but I kind of like the thin eyebrow look because I've gone through phases of having bushy, gone through phases of having thin, and I think I prefer the thin. But anyways, what are we going to talk about today while I sit here and look crazy? First of all, this is our new, don't mind the mess, little apartment in Cape Town. It's actually so cute. Like, I love the layout, and it's proper like artsy. Look, I live. The bed's up there. Then this is our view. The mountains. Just the thing is about South Africa, whoa, crazy, like, oh my god, sorry, that's scary. Things about South Africa is you always have jump scare, an amazing view. I feel like if you've got, well, not always, obviously I'm generalising here, and I don't know everybody's living situation, but typically if you're going to go stay in like a hotel or an Airbnb, there'll be some sort of really nice view. Even the affordable ones, this one was definitely on the cheaper end compared to some of the other ones we saw. This was 120 something for 2 nights, so around 60 something for a night. Really nice. Anyways, I was going to talk about something today and that's completely slipped my mind. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about, if you can take me seriously while I have this, your relationship with yourself is an extension to your relationship with others. So basically, how you treat yourself will depend on how you treat others. No, how you treat others will depend on how you treat yourself. And this can be seen absolutely everywhere. And if you really think about it, it's so true. I've been hearing so many, like, typically all the stuff that I consume on YouTube and TikTok and stuff is all like self-help, gym, food, like wellness stuff, because that's kind of what I've catered my pages to now do, and spiritual stuff and things. And everyone that's on their spiritual journey, or everyone that's doing their own thing, like all this stuff, and that's on their own path, have all, like, I mean, first of all, they all speak about other people so highly and with respect and with an open mind, and they all say that, when they started to really love themselves is when they started to really love other people as well. Like, if you're judging yourself constantly, you're going to be judging other people. So it also goes the other way around. If somebody's judging you really hard, it means they're judging themselves really hard. So yeah, it says a lot about a person, really. And if you think about it, maybe whilst you're at school or something, you may have judged what other girls around you, and that is most likely because you were really insecure about yourself. Can you hear me because of this wind? Guys, this is what I was saying about Cape Town winds. It's actually crazy out here. Yeah, but I know that at school when I wasn't exactly that bitchy at all, but I was definitely in big groups of girls, and big groups of girls can get bitchy. And if we were ever judging somebody else, it would typically be because we weren't happy within ourselves, and it was a reflection of our insecurities. I mean, this is common knowledge, but yeah, I was listening to a podcast today. Well, the thing is, I'm traveling with my boyfriend, and we're with each other 24/7, so sometimes we get under each other's skin. Not a lot, to be fair, we do very well. But today I think we got a bit irritable with each other, and then I went off kind of, I like to keep myself busy if anything like this happens. He just likes to chill and like chill at home, so I've just been off all day, like at the gym and stuff like that. And I was listening to a podcast on my walk back, and it was just like, if you want to be, the light in the room, or somebody that people come to ask for help if they're feeling down, and like bring people up when they're feeling down, because it's actually harder. It's easier said than done. And if you want to be that person and like push your ego aside and stuff like that, it is actually quite difficult. And it takes, like, if it doesn't come instantly natural to you, which I don't think it does. What I'm talking about here is, like, say, let's use like your relationship with your mum or something. Say your mum's in a bad mood, so it rubs off on you, and she's kind of being a bit pissy with you, so you kind of be a bit pissy with her, rather than be like, I'm sorry you feel like that, like what's made you feel like that. Rather than doing that, it's just naturally kind of like an energetic thing that you just respond with the same energy. So if you, but most of the time we don't actually want to do that. That's not what we want to do. That's not the response that we want to give. It just happens, like that's what happens. So in order to kind of like be the light to lift them back up, it actually takes like a second thought to be like, hold on, they're clearly not doing well with something. I need to push your ego aside, whether they're being pissy with me or not, and like lift the situation and like bring light to the situation. Just, yeah, I don't know if I worded any of that very well, but I don't know, it just made me realise today, obviously it's so much easier said than done. This is why when I talk about how I want to like work on my emotional intelligence, it's kind of this, when emotions are heightened, when like anger comes into play, or like when you're irritable and stuff, being able to be above that. And that's so difficult, especially with the people that are closest to us, because you can kind of feel like you can just treat them however you want to. And this is not just coming from me. I'm not saying I'm a bitch to everyone in my life. I'm saying it's just a general thing, you know. You wouldn't do it to somebody you don't really know, or offend like a new friend. So yeah, I don't know, just think about first of all your relationship with yourself, and if it is rubbing off on the relationships with other people, maybe you're struggling in a certain friendship, a certain relationship, and typically it comes down to what's inside us, not what's inside them. And sometimes what you might find frustrating is you might be quite like the blamer and be like, oh, they're doing this, they're doing that. I do this all the time. I just think the building's gonna fall down, you know. I do it all the time, but like, why is what they're doing annoying you? It will come down to something internal. Obviously all relationships and friendships and everything work both ways, and sometimes it's frustrating if you're the one putting in the effort to be the positive one when they're not. Like it's never going to be 50-50 though. It's never going to be the same amount of effort. Like every day is going to differ. So it's just consciously trying to remember to do that, to be kind to yourself so that you're kind to others, and to be the light in situations even when you think you can't. Okay, I'm going to stop talking now. It's been 7 minutes and I'm looking a little bit crazy, and this thing's got to come off in at 1 minute. So goodbye, I'll see you tomorrow.